Hey, crypto buddy, it's Nat here, and I just wanted to share something that I found really fascinating, and hopefully you do too. It's just a calculation that I did just recently because I was, I don't know, I just woke up one day and went, oh, I wonder what would have happened had you have just hodled coins in the last bull run and, right from the bottom to the top and just sold them at the top, and how much that would have made and how much it would have made had you have been trading. Now, there's different types of trading. I know you can do day trading and sort of real micro trading. You can do every couple of hours you can trade and things like that. But even just looking at what they call a swing trade, which is where, obviously nothing just goes automatically up in a bull run. And we are entering a bull run now, or we're in a bull run, and we're about to get going really, really strongly now. So I just wanted to show you what can happen. So this is the last bull run. We actually had a double top, which is pretty unusual. We don't know if we're going to have a double top again this year, but it's you can see here that it doesn't just go up. It actually does little pullbacks. It has little sideways movements, had a big pullback here. And it's really obvious when you go to the day chart of just how much that actually happened in the last bull run. So here's our double top here. But as it went up, it's pulled back here. It's gone up. It's pulled back a lot here. It's gone up, pulled back, gone up, pulled back. So we don't just go in a straight line all the way up. We're actually pulling back as well. So that's where our swing trading actually comes in. So a swing trade basically is allowing it to go up. Then you would sell as close to the top as possible. Buy back in down the bottom again. So obviously you're accumulating more coins. You've got your stash of USDT or stable coin at that stage that you would have sold off your coins. So this is just talking BTC at this stage. So you would have sold your BTC, bought back in down the bottom again here. So you would have bought more BTC for the money that you had because it's cheaper in price. And then we would have gone up. You would have sold at the top here, bought back in, bought more BTC again, so you've got more holdings of BTC, selling it up the top again, buying back in, and selling it at the top here. Now, then it did a big pullback, which people just thought this was the start of the the bear market, but it actually did another rally again, and we actually had a double top. So not saying that we're going to have to double top again this time around, but that was quite unusual. That had not happened in crypto before, but who knows? Who knows? So I know this is nothing can be translated, we're talking 2020. So these are the dates of 2020. This is 4 years later. Nothing's to say that, it's going to happen exactly the same again. But it is really fascinating to watch and calculate. And that's really what I wanted to do, was actually see the difference. Had you have just had coins down the bottom here, and this is pretty much where we are right now. I'm recording this on the 1st of August, 2024. So had we have done that on the 1st of August 2020, so somewhere around here, there. So had you have just held your coins that you've got now, so I'm talking to the people that are actually in crypto still at the moment, or you're looking to get in and you're looking to get in now would be a good time to get in because the market is down quite low. And if we repeat something similar to what we've had in 2020, we got all this to go. Like, this is really amazing. Even if we didn't do a double top, even if we just did this rally here, then this is what we're talking about. Over the next sort of 6 months or so into early 2025, we're looking at this rally here. So we are primed right now to really get going. So now is a fantastic time. If you're not in crypto, get into it for sure. But if you're in crypto and you're wondering what to do with your coins, hopefully this video helps you a little bit about what's possible for you. So had you have just held your coins here and taken it all the way up the top, I want to compare that to what you would have done had you have actually bought at the top, sold at the bottom, bought at the top, sold at the bottom. So this is every couple of months. You're not trading daily by any means. These are every few months. You will be waiting for the top, pulling back, waiting for the top, pulling back. So let's have a look at the calculations. All right, so you can see here, I'll just quickly run through. This is pretty much what happened on this chart. So in September 2020, we hit the bottom. So it's about pretty much where we are now and over the next month or two. And then we had a 90% increase. We did a 15% pullback. Then we pretty much went sideways for a little while. And then we had a 110% increase in 2020. So then we had a pullback of 25%. We increased another 90%. So these are amazing figures here of increases. pullback of 22%, 35% increase, pullback of 17, and then we hit the top of the first peak up here. Then we had a 25% down here, and then we went up for another 20%, we went down for another 50%, and then we did a massive run up here of 120%. So from here all the way to, oh, it might have been here actually, from here all the way to the top was another 120%. So pretty amazing ups and downs. When you think you look at a chart, maybe on a monthly chart, and it looks like it just goes straight up, it actually doesn't do that. So we can really see that here. All right, so let's have a look at what would have happened had you have had $50,000 starting about now in the August-September period of 2020. What would have happened had you have just left it? You just rode it all the way up the top, it dropped back down after the first peak, and then it came back up to the top again. So doing that calculation, all the ups and downs, and you just held it right through, you would have made $280,000. Not too bad. That's 5.6 times your money just by sitting there, not doing anything. So that's pretty cool. And if that's what you want to do and you're happy with that outcome, you might have $50,000, you might have $10,000, you might have $100,000. But either way, 5.6 times in your capital. And really we're looking from here from September 2020 through to November 21. So just over a year, that's 14 months gone, and you've made 5.6 times your money. So that's pretty damn good in a year. Try and get that in a bank. All right, but what I wanted to do and why this was important in this video is because I wanted to compare that result, so the 280,000, to what would have happened had you have actually done some swing trading. So as I said, waiting for it to go up, pull back, waiting for it to go up, pull back, and so you're doing the buys and sells. So they're not all the time. You would have actually have seen that in September, you would have actually had the increase, you would have sold at that stage. Then you would have bought back in mid-September, you would have had another increase of 110%. So because you're not getting the pullbacks, you're actually just getting the pluses, if you like. You're only just getting the increases all the time. So you're not getting the pullbacks and decreasing your holdings. So that's the amazing thing about swing trading, is that it's all up if you can do it. And then at the end of December, you would have had another 90% increase. January, February, another 90%, another 35, 25, 20, and another 120% increase. That would have turned your $50,000 into $3.2 million. That is ridiculous. So it's 64 times your money just by simply doing these trades rather than just sitting back and letting it do its thing. You actually were doing your trade up and down, up and down, up and down. Now, caveat, 100% caveat here, you are never, no trader is ever going to be able to pick the top of this point here or the bottom of the market here. And then the top of the market and the bottom of the market. Impossible. But with the indicators that we've got available to us and listening to some of the key people that we listen to, who definitely have their finger on the pulse, it helps a lot to be able to pick these things. So again, you're never going to be able to pick the top. So you might go all the way up and then you don't realize, because who knows that it's pulling back until it's actually pulling back. And so then you might be coming partway down. For example, you might be coming partway down here before you realize, oh, it's actually pulling back. Okay, I've actually got to get out of this trade now. So you might have got out somewhere here, perhaps in the red candles, but you've come all the way down, and of course we don't know that it's going back up again until it's going back up. So it might have been actually partially up here again before you realized, oh, the market's actually going up, it's time to actually buy again. So again, you're not going to get these extremes like I've just gone through. They would be that would be the perfect swing trade, which is absolutely impossible. But had you have even just done these little ones where you've actually, sold here, bought back in here, what if you made $1 million out of it instead of $280,000 just by doing some swing trades? So that's what I wanted to point out, that swing trading doesn't have to be stressful. These don't happen all the time. You can look at the dates here, January, late January. We didn't have anything now till February, March. Yeah, so even if it's every couple of weeks in a bull market, not that stressful to keep your finger on the pulse and just have those indicators that are helping you make those decisions as well. So that's the sort of stuff that we're talking about in Crypto Buddies all the time. We meet every week to get together and have a chat about that as well. So if this is of interest to you, please get in touch with us in the link down below. Come and have a chat with us, and let's see what we can do for your portfolio as well. We're putting consults together, personalized consults, so you can definitely come and have a chat with us and see, is it worthwhile doing the swing trading? What's more involved in it? What would you need to be doing? And what sort of softwares do you need to be able to do that? And do you feel that it's possible for you to do that as well? So I hope that helped. Hope gave you a little bit of inspiration. I must say I was absolutely blown away by those figures when I did them, and I was like, okay, it's really worth trading during this bull run. You can make a lot of money. And that's Bitcoin, you know, like the altcoins will do more than Bitcoin generally. Will go up a lot more and come down a lot more as well. So, but that's good. You know, it's good if it pulls back a lot more, because it means that we get more of an up run when we sell and we buy in at a lower price. So that's really good too. So hopefully that helps and you're inspired by that. Check the link down below and we'll see you in the next video.